You're lucky
I love
because
it.
you're you're lucky because this is our first long form interview that we've done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that we've been a guest on. So we've done like shorter ones with CBC, but like other than that, like long form.
CBC will ask really.
Yeah, it's like
You say this is your first long form interview that you guys have done. So you guys don't know, this is our first Joe Rogan style podcast that we've ever done.
Okay.
Pizza comes in about an hour and a half.
So it's
And then
4 hours long?
It's about 4.5 hours.
Let's run it.
Okay.
For the third half.
You have the creatine commercials.
The
and
creatine,
AG1, all of them. Yep.
Man-made, all the things.
Okay, we'll cut to that right now.
we got a sponsor?
Well, I don't know.
Well, maybe we can afford Devin now.
Good, yeah.
We can't even afford it.
We can't even afford him. You guys think we were joking when we were coming to the show? We were like, Devin, what if they offer you a better offer than what we like? What if they just
trust me? We can't. Trust me.
We're like,
Well,
yo,
granted, we don't pay Devin anything, so I mean,
and that is exactly our offer.
Get your earballs ready. Welcome to the Greg and Tim Show podcast. Here are your hosts, Greg and Tim.
All right, people in podcast land, please
Retention.
welcome the creators of Winnipeg's #1 podcast.
Greg and Tim.
Documenting the journey from the streets to the global stage. They are the driving force behind 204 Rise, Robin Man, and Arsh, as you like to be called. And can you pronounce your last name, please?
Chahan.
Chahan. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be on a show for the first time where we're not asking the questions.
Yeah.
And now I can sit back and just
relax.
let
Well,
you do the job.
You can definitely answer some questions. I want to talk first. I always ask the first question of the show because by the end of the show, I get too tired to even pay attention to what you guys are saying.
Perfect. Me and you are very alike, my friend. I like this.
So your name...
So Robin does everything?
Not even
true.
close.
So,
Not even close.
204 Rise. Let's talk about the elephant in the room here.
Yes.
The controversy that you've excluded all the 431 Manitobans.
Agreed.
It's a real thing,
Agreed.
and people are angry. How do you respond to that?
I think someone's got to start a 431 show. Like, let's run it. Like, we're here to compete. Let's play. Start the show. Start a 431 Rise, or we've also heard the 431 downfall. We've heard all of that. Let's run it.
The 431 downfall is more for the people that are like looking for the city to not thrive.
Exactly.
You guys are pushing it up.
We try to.
Like
that's the mission.
you guys from the beginning of your podcast, you guys have always said that you're reaching out to people that are doing things that are great in the city, right? And that's where you're trying to push people up as opposed to like push people down.
Right.
Am I correct in that?
100%. I think our city, like the first thing when people hear about Winnipeg, it's like, oh, there's nothing to do in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And when we first started the show, we wanted to create a platform for where like talent or anyone that's doing something cool. Now we branded it to cool people in cool places. So anyone that's has a story can come on the show and share that. And I think that's a way of us giving back to the community. And really just sharing that Winnipeg has the talent.
Yeah.
And Winnipeg's got people and stories, and it's worth sharing, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And by the way, we can't change your name to 431 Rise. It would be, I would like the name Fix Your Fade.
Fix Your Fade,
If we would
Fix Your
ever
Fade.
change it,
Oh.
Fix Your Fade. Yeah.
Was that one of you guys that did that comment?
Yeah, that was definitely us.
Okay.
I know it's a touchy subject. I'm sorry. Sorry for bringing it up.
It could be today. It could be today's subject. It's sticking up in the back.
You do need a haircut.
It's getting close.
Is that the only negative comment you guys got?
No, we've got a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We couldn't find it afterwards. He told me about it. I've never actually seen it.
Okay.
So
What
I think
happens like when you guys get negative comments? Do like you reply to them? Do you give them fuel? What do you do?
Sometimes we laugh at them.
Yeah, they're funny.
Well, yeah, we
They're-
got
some,
lots.
some are
They're
creative.
They're
Some are
creative. They're so creative.
Yeah.
It'll usually be a text in the group chat, be like, screenshot, we got this comment. Now it's like, do we reply?
Yeah.
We usually don't.
Yeah,
Honestly, we
No?
don't. No, we don't. Unless it requires a reply.
Yeah. You don't give them fuel.
Nope.
No, I think it's entertaining. Like, if someone has an opinion, that's great. That's what the show's for. Like, let's come talk. And if it's a different opinion, that's okay. Some of the ones that are creative, which I will give it to them, like, okay, they did the research on like the reason why they have the hate. Some of the ones that we've got, the one that hurt me so much was we had like 45 subscribers. It was like, no one's gonna watch your show because you have 45 subscribers.
Yeah.
But that honestly like fuels me a little bit too, because I'm like, okay, but like this is a long game.
Mm-hmm.
So like, okay, let's play. Like I'm gonna do this probably to a version of this to the day I die. So okay, that comment's gonna be real fun in a couple of years. So
Yeah.
it adds fuel. I don't know. Like I enjoy both sides. Like granted, we also get a lot of love too. So we get the both sides. So it's very fun.
So are you in? Like he's going to do this podcast till the day he dies. Are
Yeah.
you going to do the podcast with him till the day he dies?
100%.
100%. Okay,
Brothers
that's
for life.
commitment, man. That's commitment.
Yeah.
Now again, the version of the show might change over the years, right? Like, is it a sit down long form? Maybe. Is it something else? Sure, who knows? But the idea of getting to talk with the coolest people in the city, I will do a version of that till the day I die. That's really fun.
Even making no money.
Sure. No, we don't make money now.
We don't,
I know.
we've been
That's what I
doing
mean,
it,
like,
yeah,
6 years in the game with
we're-
nothing.
yeah.
Like so.
with nothing, and we've had the chance to like we've given up money to be able to do what we do.
Yeah.
So it's never like, of course it's the fantasy of like getting the $90 million deal with
Rogan deal.
Spotify. Like Spotify, if you're watching this, by the way, please.
Hey, wait. YouTube,
Spotify.
YouTube,
Spotify?
Spotify, link.
Whoever.
What's the other
So
one?
whoever's
Yeah,
watching.
Netflix is now in the
Netflix
mix
is
too.
watching.
Yeah.
Netflix has started up
Yeah.
They
with
just did.
Barstool now.
Yeah, they did.
Anyone that's watching, just give us some
Yeah,
some
just
money.
throw $1 in the chat. That's all I ask.
W's in the chat.
Yeah.
Everyone in the world. Yeah,
It's-
$1.
it's never been about the money. Of course, it's a resource that you need to continue producing the show and growing it.
Buying equipment.
Buying equipment. It's all
You guys know.
ultimately getting back into the investment, right? But yeah, no, we just like, we're curious guys. We love talking. We love just asking questions, and that's why the show exists.
So our origin story is we're driving in a car, and it's really not exciting, but it's like he's like, "Hey, you want to start a podcast?" I'm like, "Okay," and we started a podcast. Is yours that boring too?
No,
We'd like to know have you guys ever told your origin story?
I think we have. Yeah.
Okay.
We have a couple of times. This started
Tell a fake version then.
the fake version.
No fake. We don't do fake here.
I was running down the street one day.
That's actually how it started.
No, we were just walking across university. Like, we've always been. Robin used to create music. He probably still does. It's wrong to say used to.
Yeah, I used to, but like no, not
Hasn't put
anymore.
one out in like
Hasn't
4
put
years.
one out in a long time.
Long time.
Like,
But
you know, the typical trajectory of a high school student. Oh, I'm going to make a mixtape. And then you make a mixtape and you think it's hot at the time. And then you watch it back 4 months later and you're like, oh, this was the worst thing I've ever created. Yeah. Similar trajectory.
It's just to get a girl.
Yeah, it's a similar trajectory. Been there.
Yeah.
So that's really where it started. And then from there, we kind of just loved doing something creative. We wanted to be a part of everything. And we're walking at the University of Manitoba in the University Center, and we see this like sign that says UMFM radio station. And we're like, what the hell is this? And it's like volunteers needed. And we're like, okay, let's go. Let's sign up. We're curious. And I was telling Robin, he's like, yo, let's go talk. He's the type of guy to like walk up to anyone and talk. And I'm like, dude, like, we don't need to be those people. But then and then we walk up, and that's really where it started. They're like, yeah, you can be on the radio. We walk in training day, and it's this massive studios, and like we get goosebumps.
Like soundproofed walls, like mics, like professional grade mics, with the headphones, that giant board that nobody knows what buttons
mixer
to click, like all that.
Yeah, and from that we're like, oh, like this is where we want to be. And so we didn't really know what podcasting was. We used to watch like Logan Paul's podcast and like Joe Rogan and all of those. But yeah, that's where it was like, okay, let's start getting the training. We started using the equipment, and then it was like, now we need to pitch a show. Yeah. And the first time we pitched a show, it was like, what do you want to talk about? We wrote the word everything and submitted the form. Yeah. And they're like, you can't. What are you talking about? You can't market.
You should have put nothing.
Yeah.
It worked for Seinfeld.
Yeah. And so that's where we like, okay, we want to talk to any person, the cool stories. We want to get to know the person from where they started to where they're going, hence the rise.
Yeah.
And so from that, the show grew, and we launched in COVID, and never looked back.
So you guys volunteered with UMFM?
Correct.
So you haven't been making money on this since you started then?
No, 100%. So UMFM was really cool to us because they literally just said, you guys create the show and we'll air it, and then you do whatever you want with it. Never really asked us for anything in return. They were just like, if you have a story to tell and you have the means to get the people on your show, you do that. We'll provide all the equipment. We'll provide all that for you. and then you guys can just air the show.
One thing they did ask was a weekly episode. Just one
that's what
thing.
they asked.
That's like you
Okay.
just got to be consistent. Like
Yeah.
you got to put some content.
An
out.
hour.
So our
hour.
time slot was originally 30 minutes.
Okay.
So 30 minutes on radio air is like 28 plus 2 minutes of ads.
Mhm.
And so that I think was probably the best thing that ever happened in terms of like getting our show started.
Yeah.
Because you guys know that most podcasts don't make it past X
like
number,
4 or
6,
5
5,
episodes. Yeah.
something like that. And so when we had the commitment from them of saying, hey, you need to create a 30-minute slot every week,
Yeah.
that was like an external factor that
Yeah.
maybe, I'm sure we'd figure it out eventually, but like I don't know if that wasn't there, we wouldn't have stayed as consistent.
So was your UMFM, is that part of your podcast still? Like, is it in your library,
N-
or is this like pre 204 Rise YouTube?
No, so yeah,
Spotify.
it's part. Episode 1 was well, I guess episode 1 that was released was during COVID. So
Okay.
we recorded around 6 episodes before during the time that we were with UMFM, and then COVID shut the whole university down.
Yep.
And so that's when we had to make a decision. Okay, are we gonna just wait for university to do its whole thing,
Yeah.
or are we gonna take this matters into our own hands and do this podcast thing? And so our first podcast that we released was actually a Zoom interview.
Okay.
It wasn't the one that we first recorded because we
Right.
had 6 recorded in studio.
Yep.
And those eventually went out. And then we realized, oh, UMFM is going to take a long time to get back. And then we made the conscious decision, okay, well, let's adapt. So we did podcasts outside in cold, and then eventually moved to our friend's basement, and we moved to his basement, and then we moved like locations. And then we finally got to a point like, and this is long story short, over like 4
Mhm.
years of things, where
Yeah.
now we have a consistent spot, and we're a lot remote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have actually switched to being a little bit more remote than you
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
100%.
previously. You used to be in studio all the time. What do you prefer, the studio or the remote?
I prefer the remote.
Yeah.
Really?
Every
It's,
time.
Every time. You get to
Even
be
though you
in-
got to set, I guess you guys feel set up for you.
No, of course. We got to give a shout out to Devin.
Yeah, Devin
Uh,
behind the scenes here.
yeah.
He'll set you guys up then, and
It's also not Devin. Like we've had
Gurjeet,
multiple people
yeah.
join and be a part of the story since the beginning.
okay.
Like we started off with 2 of our close friends, or one of our close friends and his brother,
Yeah.
and it was in his basement, or like
Yeah.
his living room area, like a small little closet. And then like they were part of the show for a very long time. My
Mhm.
friend that I met in university, he was doing graphic design for us, the social media for us. Like there's been a lot of players that have come and go throughout the thing. So
Right.
like Devin's there now, and we also have 2 other guys that do BTS production for us as well.
Okay.
But yeah,
Wow, you guys got a lot of volunteers then.
100%.
So
Volunteers,
how do you
Like yeah, we don't pay
I
them.
mean,
Like
hey,
we don't make any money.
that's-
so
that's
like-
real. That's real.
Like,
so
that's
I
just
got a
real.
question then. How do you convince these people to do this for you?
I think
They
they're
don't get to be in front of the camera.
no.
Mhm.
They have
no.
to be all behind the scenes. How do you
Agreed.
convince them to do something like that?
They're
And I guess you're giving away a secret to all the guys.
you want you want me to tell the story about you? Sure. I would say we attract crazy optimists, and somewhat we call them delusional optimists.
Okay.
I think we're all, the common thing about all of us is that we're trying to chase something that's bigger than us.
Right.
And I think that's legacy or impact. And so when we actually went on a hiatus for like 9 months, stuff happens. Like we hit 100 episodes, or 104 episodes actually, and then we stopped for nine months. We changed locations. Like life got busy, university got busy, everything happens. And then all of a sudden we're like thinking about, Robin and I are going back and forth with each other. We're like, we got to get back to this show. Like we got to do something. We got to just let it go. We got a text on our email. Was it email or Instagram?
So originally it was like a TikTok DM,
Yes.
and then we didn't really respond to TikTok DMs because it's just harder to respond to.
Eventually, though.
And then we got an email, and
Yeah.
then the email is what did it.
Yeah,
Continue.
and so then Devin reaches out. He's like, "Hey, like I've been following the show. Love what you guys do. If there's any chance for us to like connect, I do like streaming. I've had this experience. Would love to just help out, and if
so
anything,
you
just
respond to
connect."
those emails.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
Devin was like, "I haven't seen your show in 9 months. Like, what's
Yeah,
going on?
what's
like,
going on?"
I've been a fan of the show. I've seen all the other things, and
Yeah.
so we're like, okay, well, we gotta give this guy a shot. Like, let's just
Yeah.
chat. Let's just chat.
And as soon as we got on a Zoom call, I think it was like April something.
Yeah. around there.
We kicked it off. We hit it off, and he's like, "No, you guys gotta come back." And he's the one. He's a big reason of why like we actually decided to come back.
Okay.
We're like, okay, we'll pick up where we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We just made the decision. Devin joined, and ever since we haven't.
So you guys didn't kick off coming back. Someone had to come pull you back,
Like-
in essence.
Actually, interesting enough, like during that time, like again, school got busy, life got busy, people were in different phases of their life, and people were coming and leaving like the core team.
Yeah.
And so we flipped a coin. And
Yeah.
like, as crazy as that sounds, we were like literally in university, we're like, hey, like there's a lot of factors that are keeping us with this show.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of factors that aren't keeping us with the show.
Yeah.
How do we decide?
Mm-hmm.
Flip the coin.
We flipped a coin. And so we're like, okay, if it lands on heads, we're going to continue the show as it is. We're going to grind our way through it. If it lands on tails, let's take a break for a bit
Yeah.
and come back and figure it out when life is. And for me in that time, I was graduating. It was my last year.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me graduate. Let's figure it out then. And I think one thing that we did, which I love that we did, was we actually set a date. So this was sometime in, I want to say, the beginning of September. I guess we could do the math, so that doesn't matter. But anyway, somewhere around September, beginning of the school year. And we said, okay, in May, when I graduate, that's when we're going to come back. And so we set a date.
Yeah.
May 21st was a date. We said, we're going to have a meeting on this day. We're going to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Good, bad, ugly. We're going to figure it out then. Luckily, Devin reached out before that. And so that was a nice little transition into how we got
And he
back
had
into
he had the two-sided coin too. So
yeah, he knew what he was
heads or
doing.
heads.
Yeah.
Heads or
And
heads.
we have to write that down. Delusional optimist. We have to attract
that's what we gotta put in the job description?
Can you write that down?
On the,
Delusional.
we'll put that in
Delusional
optimist.
optimist
Yeah.
is what you're.
Delusional optimist.
So I want to get to that
Local
first
job
kind
shop,
of
is that what you're
question
putting
that
in?
we're
Yeah, okay.
going to get to. So let's say you didn't do. Let's say that coin was tails,
Mhm.
and you didn't do podcasts anymore. You're doing the job, work, whatever thing it is,
Sure.
and you're not podcasters. Tell me something outside of being a podcaster. Who is? Let's start with each of you individually. Who is Arsh?
Arsh is just a guy. Arsh is someone who. We were talking about this question, and it stuns us any time because honestly, Arsh is just a normal dude who's chasing stuff that he likes, and that's the simplest way to put it. Like,
Yeah.
like just a dude chasing.
Wait, stuff you like. So what? Like that's kind of you gotta.
What
What is stuff you like?
Let's give us 3 things you like that you're chasing right now.
So I'm engineering, soccer, and family.
Okay.
Yeah. So just
In
doing
that
those.
order.
In that order.
He's a professional engineer. I mean, he's a civil engineer by trade. I mean, like-
Engineer in training. Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta emphasize that. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Do you have your ring on?
I do.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
So that means you're an engineer then.
Partly, yeah, but I
It
don't
means you
have my.
graduated, right?
I mean, to
Do
graduate.
engineers get their own rings? This is new to
Yes.
me.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a pinky ring.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Like
if you want to pretend to be an
stonemasons,
engineer.
engineers, they have their own ring. I did not know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
If this isn't something that I didn't know about.
What year did you
anything.
graduate engineering?
2024.
Okay. Do you know
Yeah, I think so.
you
Of
do?
course,
Yeah,
definitely.
okay. Yeah,
Nice
he's
and
my
good.
nephew, so
Okay.
he took
Was
engineering.
was
so
he civil, mechanical, electrical? Do you know the?
good question.
Shout out, uncle. Great uncle.
Great,
Yeah.
great question. Great question. And the same question for you, Robin.
Yeah, again, me and Arsh were talking about this on the way here. Like, we could get philosophical with it, like what Arsh did, but like at the core, I'm a guy. I'm a business owner. I'm a podcaster, and I like the world of having conversations with people.
Business owner. Have you shared on your podcast what your business is?
Yeah, I think so. Partly. I mean, so you mentioned like, what would you do if like you weren't doing the podcasting?
Yeah.
Funny enough, when we took that 9-month hiatus, got really bored,
Mhm.
and considering we'd been doing it all my education or my during my education, I got really bored. I was like, okay, I got to find something to do.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what do I know? I know podcasting. I know the back end of podcasting. I know the editing of podcasting.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
how to somewhat grow a podcast show. So I ended up starting a podcast production company that does that
Okay.
for other shows in North America. And so that's my full-time gig now.
It helps you know how to the process too.
Exactly.
Yeah. The
And he's selling himself short.
okay.
He's not giving himself enough credit. He's worked with some of the top shows in the world. Shows like Call Her Daddy.
Okay.
Shows like Mel Robinson show.
Yeah, we've done work with some of the top shows, and
Yeah.
we've got the opportunity to talk with those teams and see what they do and see what they do behind the scenes. And it's
Yeah,
really cool.
That's fantastic.
super cool.
You know, Call Her Daddy?
Uh, Which one? Never mind.
And I have to emphasize it was Sophia Franklin from Call Her Daddy. But
Yeah.
again.
I watched the relaunch episode the other day.
Okay.
And you said you got bored, right? You also ran a marathon. Someone ran a marathon.
That was me. Yeah.
Somebody got dumped or got their hearts broken.
I think that would have been both of
Both
us.
of us.
Yeah, that would have been
Both
both
of
of
us.
us. Yep.
Love it.
That was I was like, oh, that's okay. It's pretty cool.
Maybe him a little bit more than me, but yeah.
Yeah,
And
during
how
that-
did that
Also,
make you feel?
there's one other thing.
Let's get into it.
One other thing he didn't notice on this. This was 3 years ago now.
Right.
This was in 2023.
Sure.
You posted this episode on September 12th, 2023.
Yeah.
Okay.
We posted our first episode on September 6th, 2023.
Wow.
Wow.
That's when we posted our first episode.
That's congrats.
coincidence.
So we were like,
How'd you guys feel?
You saw us coming.
Yeah,
and
no,
you're like, we
100%.
gotta start this back up.
100%. 100%.
Honestly, that was that
You
was
have
the
no-
reason.
yeah.
You guys
You
launched
have
your
no
show,
idea.
and I
Yeah.
I
You
texted
were
him. I'm
one
like,
of
"Fuck,
the
we
first
gotta
5
come back."
subscribers for the first,
Yep.
3 months. that we
100%,
had.
like, to be honest, and throughout the 6 years we were doing this, we've seen podcasts come and go, and
Yeah.
then we saw you guys. We're like, no shot, we're letting these guys come. Like, no shot.
And no shot they're ever gonna be that good.
Yeah. So we're like, okay, we
It's
got
so
we
hot.
got to beat them out. So yes,
Yeah.
I'm being facetious.
No,
but yes.
yeah. It's funny when we started. You were saying like you feel like you need to do something,
Mhm.
and you were bored, so you started a business, and then you're like you get back into podcasting. Sometimes like it's asked to me, like my wife asked, like, hey, like how long are you guys gonna do this? And I'm like, I don't know. I just
Yeah.
love editing. I love doing all the stuff that we do, having conversations with guys like you guys and other people in the city here. But what drives you now that you've had a lot of great conversations? What's going to drive you to that next level?
Mhm.
If we knew the answer, we would have been at the next level.
But what drives you though?
But what I think exactly what you said. I think it's the conversations, and we're not just BSing that. Like we
Yeah.
genuinely sit here, and we ask Abi Khan why he wears purple socks. Like who the hell asked that to
Yeah.
the leader of the opposition, right? So it's just like curiosity is what keeps us going, and that's our drive. Is we're curious about every subject. Like we want to know why is the sky blue.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
And what is it? What's the answer?
I
I don't know science.
I
I
don't-
think it's a reflection of the water.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
one of our best like you guys will have shorts that will go viral and like things will go crazy
Sure.
for no unknown reason. Like I don't know how to eat. If I knew how to put the secret sauce together, I would mix it every week.
Sure.
One was about Tim, and he said that he was a history major.
Mm.
And I asked him
Sure, yeah.
when Theodore Roosevelt was born, and he didn't know the answer.
I didn't know year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm just.
So this comes
you know
into,
enough?
He doesn't. He
I,
doesn't even care.
I know. I've watched documentaries of Theodore Roosevelt. The year he was born? I don't know.
So the funniest part though is that I clipped that into a tiny little like 12-second clip.
Yeah.
And everybody like starts roasting both of us.
Right.
Like stupid question, how come we can know, and like all that kind of stuff. Is there a clip that you guys remember that is in like it just took off for no reason and
Yeah.
you got a ton of comments on both sides and
I think we're getting very clever now in the sense that me personally, I can like tell when I can somewhat tell of like, okay, this is going to be a decent clip.
Mhm.
Also, it helps because I do it for the production side of things, so like I see a lot of it. I just see repetition.
Yeah.
But our first one that actually went like crazy was our season 2 when we came back for season 2. Just a regular drone shot, to be honest, to a very trending sound at the time.
Yeah.
And then put it on TikTok, and it ended up getting like 12,000 within probably 24 hours, 48
Okay.
hours, something like that. And I remember recording a Snapchat to Arsh and being like, we did it. We've made it. 10K popped off. And again, all of it was like, I don't remember the comments on it, but some of the comments were like, oh, is that Winnipeg? Oh, like, who is this guy standing on top of, like, 'cause it was right outside the Forks on the parking garage.
Okay.
Who is this guy? What is it going on? But like, that was the first one that like for us went semi, like, I would say viral. Like I felt the effects
Yeah.
of like, okay, this is real.
You start seeing subscribers moving
Yeah,
up
like I just
and-
saw the numbers go up, and then we did that, and we backed it up with another one of like a BTS blooper from that same shoot that we did that day.
Was it
Yeah.
the Winnipeg sign one?
Yeah, the Winnipeg sign.
I was
So
just about to say.
we were getting a B-roll shot of the Winnipeg, and in the background there's audio of Arsh going, did they spell Winnipeg wrong? Like again, clipped it up. It was in our season 2 trailer, and then put it up, and that ended up getting like 30,000 views or something like that, and
Yeah.
those were back to back. And so that's when I was
Yeah.
like, okay, we're onto something here. So
Yeah.
So
Those were
your
fun.
interviews are like time wise roughly kind of the same as ours, over an hour, whatever it is,
Yeah.
hour and 15, hour and a half.
Mhm.
And then you have these clips that a lot of people watch and comment on.
Yep.
How do you find like the perspective of people's their attention span seems to be a bit low,
Mhm.
and we've had the comments, well, why don't you make it 45 minutes? People just don't have the time to watch an hour and 15-minute podcast unless you're Joe Rogan, right?
Mhm.
Like, what are your thoughts
disagree.
on where people's attention span are? Do you feel the pressure to cut things short because people don't have that attention span, or where are you at?
I'm gonna say no, because I think what we've realized recently, and we literally had a meeting about this a month ago,
Yeah.
saying that they're two different games.
Right.
So long form and short form are two different games in terms of viewership. Yes, they correlate very hand in hand in the podcast world, but to grow a podcast audience on short form and to grow a podcast audience on long form are two different types of viewers. So the
Mhm.
people that are going to watch your short form are going to watch your short form, and that's the only thing they're going to consume. Now, if they watch enough short form, maybe they'll transfer over, but those are two different games. On YouTube and on Spotify, you're really just chasing, okay, like, can I make a enticing enough thumbnail and title for someone to click? Versus how do I move people over? I think a lot of podcasts especially are playing the game of how do I take short form to long form. But if you just play the game of they're two separate games and they both complement each other, the better your long form does, the better your short form will do. The better your short form does, the better the long form does. There's no direct correlation there.
Right.
And we've tried to play the game of, because try to convert TikTok audience to Instagram audience to an Instagram audience
It's
to a
weird,
long
right?
form. Like, there's no secret sauce.
You get
to
a
that.
0.0001%
He has a
conversion
secret
rate.
sauce,
You
he said.
can't. Like,
Oh, no,
it's,
he'd
I don't
mix it.
have. I don't have the.
You would
secret
mix
sauce.
it for us.
I would mix
if
it.
you
If I
had.
had
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it's weird though, because like one on Instagram will go 25,000, one will go on TikTok at like 500, and I'm like, it's the exact same video.
yeah.
But again, different viewers.
Right.
People
Yeah.
that are watching Instagram are not the ones that are watching TikTok. The ones that are watching TikTok are not the ones that are watching YouTube Shorts. So like, maximizing on all these platforms, you're just having different places to see different people.
There is one common video that did good on everything.
Yeah.
YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Okay.
And it's Tim's favorite video.
Sure.
It's the Mandela effect.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
guys familiar with that? Let's talk about that. And ruin my
Do you
day.
guys know the
Yeah.
Mandela effect?
I've heard of it. I've not tapped in
Man,
fully.
Thank
see,
you.
this is the secret
Good
sauce.
job.
I'm giving you the secret sauce right now.
Perfect.
Sure.
We're gonna make it after
It's
this.
not
You
secret.
guys need to talk about the Mandela effect with each
Yeah,
other.
apparently.
Bring Devin in on the
Apparently.
conversation.
Okay.
And it's basically about people misremembering the past.
Mm.
So
Yes, I've now it's
now you remember it a little
Because
bit.
he's remembering the past. Yeah.
Yes, because now
this is the
now he's like,
Mandela effect.
"Have I
He's
been
having
there?"
it in the
Different
Mandela
past,
effect.
but-
And
Yeah.
It's like a glitch in the matrix, essentially. So, for instance, Berenstein Bears.
Mhm.
How do you guys spell Berenstein Bears or Berenstein?
Ooh, I'm not a big speller.
Dude, I-
No, okay. So you guys are a bit younger than us too. So let's go with easier one. Does the Monopoly Man have a monocle?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What?
No, it doesn't.
Really?
No,
He
it doesn't.
doesn't.
It doesn't.
Stick on his eyes?
No,
No.
he doesn't.
Mm,
The Fruit of the Loom logo.
yeah.
Can you picture it in your head right
What?
now?
The fruit? What?
Fruit
Like
of
Fruit
the
of the
Loom.
loom.
Like the
underwear.
underwear? Yeah.
Like the cheap
fruit-
underwear.
okay,
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The
Fruit of the Loom?
Walmart stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Does it have a cornucopia in the logo? Do you know what cornucopia is?
it?
And a cornucopia.
Not anacornucopia. So cornucopia, the Horn of Plenty.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah. No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I remember it having it.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
And then there's like a movie.
Because it's
like,
just got grapes and apples and
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
banana.
He's right. Yeah,
and then the Horn of Plenty.
but there apparently is not.
Oh.
Oh, the movie is the biggest one.
The movie's the biggest one. Shazam. Have you guys heard of the movie Shazam?
Yep.
And not the new movie Shazam. That's a superhero movie.
Mm-mm.
The one in the
I
90s,
didn't
right?
know there was one. I'm sorry. Not talented.
Yeah, because everything happened in 2009.
Right.
That's when.
There's
I
this
think it's
whole
everything
thing where
happened.
there's some
You
astronomical
guys
event.
Star Wars fans?
Not
No.
a huge
Okay.
fan.
Well, let me
Sorry.
skip to the next.
Our
one.
timelines were all switched in 2009 or 7.
Right.
That's
They
why
s-
people misremember things because it actually happened in your universe, but
So-
it didn't happen in.
Curious George.
Yeah.
Tail or no tail?
Hell.
No tail.
He has no tail. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm-
So you guys split.
Sex in the
Different-
city or sex and the city?
In.
In. Yeah.
It's sex and the city.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
I remember Sex and the City.
Yeah.
None of us watched
Which Febreze bottle is right?
Oh,
2
I've seen
E's
this.
or 1?
2 E's.
it. 2 E's.
Yeah. I don't
2 E's.
remember, man.
You thought it was 2 E's, didn't you? It's 1 E.
Oh, what?
Oscar Mayer.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
So you don't know what Oscar Mayer is?
Nope.
No
What's
way.
a
Wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Again, a song.
No, singing it.
But I really want to be. If I were an Oscar Mayer wiener,
You're not gonna bring it
everybody
back,
would be in
man.
love with me.
If I knew it, I'd
Anyway,
tell you.
Skechers.
Oh
I've had shoes. I think
no,
T. Yeah, the T. Sket.
I say
like
it's
your
the
sketch.
other,
Yeah,
it's
the
gotta
left
be the
one.
opposite.
Yeah,
No
T.
T.
T?
No, I'm saying T.
yeah.
No T.
What?
Okay.
No T in
That's
Skechers.
one.
Fruit Loops.
Oh, I got this. Yeah, the second one.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The second one, 100%. I'll put money on it.
So
I remember-
Fruit OO.
Yeah, oh.
No way.
Am I right?
Kellogg's has been spelling fruit like that for years, and we only notice now. So OO is right.
Yeah.
The turkey leg.
That's too old.
There's the
The
monocle.
So he doesn't have it?
He doesn't have a monocle.
No.
That's insane.
Pikachu's tail. Which one's right?
The left one.
Black.
The one with the black thing.
Yeah. No,
I say
actually,
black, but
I would
don't
say
watch
black,
Pikachu.
but
Black is incorrect. It's just yellow. Right?
That's so funny.
Kit Kat with a dash or without a dash?
I
With
couldn't
a
tell you.
dash.
Could
With a
not
dash.
tell you.
It was
With
with
that
the
one.
dash.
There is no dash in
What?
Kit Kat.
Could not tell you.
So
Okay.
anyway, that is the Mandela
That's
effect.
interesting.
And we
But-
talked about the Shazam movie
Yeah.
with Sinbad, which
Okay.
you guys are way too young because it came out in the 90s, so you wouldn't have even seen it.
Yeah.
But it apparently never came out. It doesn't
It never
exist.
came
Even
out?
though people vehemently
Remember
say
it.
they even watch the movie. I have a tape. I'll send it in. Well, you
Yeah,
know,
like
send
we
anything.
have over like 30,000 views on this one short.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the comments just keep on coming in. It
Yeah.
is our number one short
Yeah.
in the top 10 every week since we released it.
Yeah,
Like 80 episodes ago.
So that,
Wow.
but did the movie come out?
No, it doesn't exist.
So then why do people think the movie came out?
Because it did.
because if you listen to these theories in their timeline, it actually did. When the
Mm.
things verged, you went in an alternate timeline where the movie did take place,
Got you.
but you did
What's
not.
the deeper theory behind this?
So
what's-
like there's the CERN particle for the God particle that they were trying to do. You're an engineer, you might
Yeah.
even know some of this. So they like turned it on in 2009, I think, or
Mhm.
2019. I can't remember what
2009.
2009.
Yep.
And when they turned it on, that's when two universes collided with each other. So like there's Tim in one universe and me,
Yeah.
and then Robin
Yes.
and Arsh, and then now
We
we're
all
all in
remember
one
things differently.
timeline.
Who's
Right.
they? Who's they turned it on? Like
The people with the CERN
Oh, okay.
Hydra.
collider.
Hydra.
Manitoba
Yeah.
Hydro?
Hydra
Something
turned it on.
collider?
I don't know.
Particle collider? Hydrogen
Hydrogen
collider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for them.
So
So regardless of whether this is
Real
true
or
or
not. Yeah.
Or
completely
interesting at all.
misremembering,
Yeah.
the fact is we'll talk about feelings and
Sure.
family and God and all these important things in life. People don't care.
Yeah. It doesn't
Talk
matter.
about the Mandela effect. They're right in there.
Got it.
Right.
Drives me nuts. He
or
loves it.
Jasmine Lane.
Yeah. Lane's huge.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
who shot JFK? Like, I mean, like,
Who shot JFK was good too.
yeah,
So anything that's kind of on the like
spectrum, literally.
No, that's not the word I'm looking for.
I just added it.
Kind of like it's something that people can really debate or have
Yeah.
strong opinions
Sure.
on.
I don't
like
actually.
JFK,
Yeah.
the Mandela effect, and Jasmine Lane are the three top things that people
Mm.
have opinions on.
You guys have
So-
had Jasmine on a couple times.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
likes joining us every now and again, and we like having her every now and again
Yeah,
because it
she's-
helps.
It
out.
helps the subscriber count.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're aware.
Yeah.
we're aware. Yeah, yeah,
I think you
yeah.
guys mentioned it on one of your podcasts. We should have Jasmine on again.
We
eh?
should. We should. We just say her name,
Yeah.
and it just spikes.
And
Because
you know what else
and
I-
this is where your episode was.
Yeah.
Did you guys know this? That every time you say the word subscribe, the subscribe button lights up.
I did.
So we should say subscribe earlier in
like,
the episode.
share.
We never
Yeah.
remember to.
Also, the like button. Also, if you say like it,
It
does
lights
a
up
thing.
too.
Like-
The only thing is, like, most people aren't watching it with the,
Yeah.
the like. They're
Yeah.
watching full screen.
And I don't even watch. I listen. So
Okay,
Yeah.
so even
I'll
different.
go for a walk, and I'm not watching that.
He doesn't even listen to our podcast.
Yeah,
No, I,
neither do I.
I
listens
do.
to their
I
own
listen every
podcast?
week.
Yeah, why
I
would
have
you?
to.
You're here.
I mean,
you're
yeah,
here.
An order of them.
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah.
I have to listen to it.
Right,
I
right.
listen to it at 2 times and I'm editing it though.
Yeah.
Same.
See, he says
I'm
the
on the
same
same
thing,
thing.
and when I try to edit
I
it,
can't-
I can't do
I
it.
can't do 2 times.
No,
I
because
just
you
lose
have.
half of it.
We're very like, and they're very like.
There you go. Talk about.
But do you edit at all?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay,
yeah.
not
and
exactly.
we're not like at all. I don't do anything. I would edit it if I.
Tim did
knew
write our
how,
jingle for our
or-
first like
yeah.
20 episodes.
Mm.
Yeah,
No
I'm
way.
the singing.
I did come up with
creative side. Yeah.
the name, but
Yeah.
You came up with the name?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
I
204.
guess SEO is part of it,
Can't
right?
win everything.
Yeah.
Tell us something that you're after 150 episodes that someone wouldn't know about Ash.
Harsh.
After 150, it's a particular number.
I'm in general. After all these,
We're
You guys
200.
are at 200 and
200
something.
now.
okay, after all
204.
these episodes, I didn't count. My bad.
Oh, good.
After all these episodes that you recorded,
Yeah.
what's something that the people out there, and you don't talk about yourselves, you talk about the guests mostly,
Yeah.
might not know about you.
That's a deep question. There's a lot that purposely I like to have, like, not two separate lives. I think we're very authentic in terms of what we put out. So what you see in terms of what we display on the show is what you get. The mentality is the same. What I don't know. There's a lot that people don't know about me. Maybe I don't show my passion enough on the show. Like, I'm very laid back, and like I like to.
You're the quieter one.
No, because we bounce
Oh,
back
we
and forth.
bounce.
We bounce. But like, my natural instinct isn't to be like all up in your face. Like, I'm very
Mhm.
relaxed. But once you get me talking about something, okay, let's go.
You get into it.
I get into it. So maybe that's what a lot of people don't know. They might like portray like we're always on the go, like ready to fire, excited, extroverted. But I'm like an introvert-extrovert,
Ambivert.
ambivert.
That's the term when
That's
you
the
are
term.
a
Yeah.
combination of the two.
Yeah. So that's what I would say. A lot of people don't know about me. Yeah.
Okay.
Same
Same question for you, Rob.
Yeah, I would agree with ours. Like, we share a lot of things on the show. Sometimes a little too much. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But I
yes.
think that's the best way to do it, like just to be authentic.
Mhm.
I don't really talk about a lot of like business stuff on the show. Like, to be frank with you, like now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think a lot of people know that I have a business, and it's fun and it's exciting. I don't think we talk about a lot of relationships. I think
No.
that's just like something that we talk amongst ourselves, but we don't really talk about in public. So
And
Mhm.
why is that? How does it make you feel? I just want to get into it.
Hey, let's go.
I'm down. I don't think it makes me feel crazy, but I like the idea. The one reason I also like doing the show is because we can watch back
Right.
and we can see where we were, like the way we talked,
The arc.
the arc of what we look like. I find it fascinating to think about, like, okay, like when I have kids or when I have something, like, would they watch, or like would they want to be like, oh, what was
This is
dad
how
like?
I met your mother.
Like, what was dad
Yeah.
like? What was this person like? So for that reason, like, even specifically relationships, especially if they're not solidified, I feel
Those are my
I feel-
favorite episodes we don't do a ton of standalone episodes where we just talk anymore.
sure.
But like when we get into like the emotions and stuff about
Yeah.
how this feels, family
course.
and kids and
Yeah.
Those are like
Yeah.
off cameras. That's what we discuss like
Yeah.
24/7. It's like he'll tell me about his stuff, I'll tell him about our stuff. So like we hold that space for each other. But
Yeah.
yeah, like there's I think that's one thing that we don't like particularly bring
Yeah.
up, because we're not like a gotcha podcast. Like, we're not gonna ask about, oh, what did your ex say on this? Like, how did that make? No, we don't. I
Oh,
don't
we'll
care.
touch
care.
that one out.
But
Let's play. I'm down.
Hey, bring it up. We're talking.
Yeah.
But like off the camera, yeah, I love talking about. Like, I think it makes my mind tick.
Yeah.
And yeah, I that's one more thing. I'm a very like in tune emotion.
You guys have
emotions
always
person.
done interview podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
We've done a mix of like a very, like during COVID era when it was hard to find guests when we first started, like it was a lot of boys only stuff.
Yeah. But you would
yeah.
always have a third person
We tried to,
join
yeah.
in with you
Yeah.
guys
we tried
and have that. Our first 20 or so podcasts were just the two of us.
Mm.
Right.
And we would just pick a topic of the week, and we would pick that topic. We would talk about how we're doing for the week, talk about our families for the week, and then we'd go and dive into that topic of the week.
Yeah.
One of the topics of the week was actually Introvert-Extrovert,
Mhm.
which is one that it's funny because almost every guest that we have come on,
Mhm.
when they describe themselves, they'll end up describing whether they're introvert or extrovert, and they'll actually say it, just like you actually said it there. When you look at it being an introvert and extrovert, how do you describe being an introvert?
Someone who knows that they can share their opinion but doesn't. I think that's an introvert.
Okay. Would you
And-
consider yourself an extrovert?
Yeah, 100%. Like I don't think there's any introverted part of me.
Really?
Like, yeah.
So-
I'm very out there.
So I'll ask a separate question then. When you go home,
Mhm.
do you need to recharge after doing an interview, or do you feel more energized after doing an interview?
Depends on the guest.
I would say energized.
Energized?
Yeah.
And for you, you're probably just
Like it would depend on like a lot of factors.
yeah.
But I generally, like, to answer your question straightforward, mixture of both, 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ambivert.
Yeah, maybe. So the
He's gonna pick me apart. Let's go.
So the interesting thing is we are the opposite in two ways.
Right.
Because sometimes you're where you are because of environment and how you're brought up, and sometimes that's exactly how you are.
Mhm.
Some people call it a shadow personality, right? So Greg says that he is an introvert, and the definition that we go with is, again, someone who's an introvert is someone that just needs to get recharged afterwards. When they are talking to somebody for long periods of time or in an interview or it's a long day, they got to go home and recharge. They got to take a saltwater bath or whatever, or veg.
Don't do that.
Netflix
There's
for
nothing wrong
3
with
hours,
that.
whatever.
Not a bath.
They got to do
Shower
that,
get-
right? Whereas an extrovert, they just talk to a bunch of people and they're going to party till 2 a.m. and like, where are we going next,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But we found, or at least this is our theory for us anyway, is that Greg is an introvert who has learned over time extroverted tendencies for whatever reason it's effective in his work or whatever it is. But really, when he leaves a banquet where you said, "Oh, this guy went and shook everyone's hand in the room," and wow, this guy's really an extrovert, and he'll go home and just completely crash.
Mm.
Whereas I think I'm an extrovert that's learned introverted tendencies where I
He
will
hides from people.
if I talk to somebody, like I try to avoid people as much as possible, but because I've learned certain tendencies over lifespan of doing whatever
Mhm.
environment. But when I talk to a bunch of people for 2 hours and I'm tired beforehand, all of a sudden I find, well, I'm actually awake now.
Awake,
I
yeah.
thought I was tired, but I wasn't. So
Mhm.
it's kind of, for us, we found that's kind of interesting.
So
right?
do you feel like you've gained certain like skills? Even with the podcast, we reflect on this all the time of like learning how to talk to people. Like maybe
certainly fluidity as far as public speaking
right,
is you do something every week,
right.
you're going to get better at
Better
it.
at
Doesn't matter what it is,
Mhm.
And we
right?
generally don't redo things.
Mm.
So if we ask a question or whatever, we leave it
Yeah.
as is, and we don't go, okay, take 2.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
actually
we
put
do
in
very
take
little.
1, 2, and
it should
3
be, yeah.
into
Yeah.
there, so we look
I
like
will say something stupid pretty much every episode.
Yeah.
I think I asked the question the worst possible way I could, just jumbling it. It was the worst possible.
yeah, but you were tired.
It was like this here to get to
Multiple
Australia. I
parts.
could have done
Yeah.
this to ask the question, and I think he did that similar thing last week. Where
So,
Yeah.
so who asks the most questions during your episodes?
Oh, we're split probably. Yeah. So we do this intentionally, and I'll let
Yeah.
you guys on the secret. We alternate who asks the questions.
Right.
So I'll ask a question. Arsh will ask a question. I'll ask a question. Arsh will ask a question. We
Yeah.
usually have a question that to start off that we
Yeah.
know, hey, this is the one that we're going to start this interview with.
Yeah.
And then we'll see where it goes. But we're also very in tune in terms of almost like subconsciously knowing if the other person is going to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That if I know Arsh is on a roll with a specific topic and a question,
Yeah.
I can somewhat sense that I know what question he's going to ask.
right,
And then I can be like, okay,
You steal it.
he's got this
you,
one.
you can steal the question.
So like me and Tim
that was
have
my question.
questions.
What
Like
the heck?
Tim's questions are at the top there. His
Yeah.
are the 5 at the top there, and then mine are down here.
Sure.
So
Big chat
who-
GPT guy.
well, it's a little bit of both, right? And it's more so because I put them in, like I put my questions in, and then I ask it to
Yeah.
frame them
course.
properly.
Yeah.
But and you can tell Tim's not a ChatGPT guy.
No, not at all.
Who asks?
I actually love, like, we can get into AI because I love talking about AI.
Yeah, for sure.
But I respect you for using it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
as
can
you
get
should.
we can get
Thanks,
it.
Arsh.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah,
I respect I respect you too, Tim.
Who asks the longest? Like, who's asking a question and it takes the longest for them to get it out?
Sometimes both.
I'm gonna say him.
Nah.
I'm gonna say him. Like
Well, I'll ask the
I've gotten
three-part
concise.
question.
This is throw each other under the
All right,
bus.
one
now.
other question.
I've gotten concise. I've been like some of my questions like one word. Why?
Yeah.
And like
Why?
Like
Keep going. That's a whole interview. Why?
I've gotten concise.
And Arsh, what do you not like about Robin?
Why?
He's training for boxing right now. I gotta watch what I say.
That's your thing now. That's your new thing, boxing.
That's his
Yeah,
new
so haven't announced yet, but I'm fighting in
Oh,
a charity
shit.
match
Okay.
in April with Fight for Charity.
Is this the announcement?
Sure, I don't care.
You said you have an announcement.
This is the announcement. Yeah, yeah.
This is the announcement.
So I'm fighting in a charity match with Fight for Charity. Never
Okay.
boxed before. Started boxing 3 weeks ago.
Who are you
Really?
boxing?
I don't know. So there's a group
Oh.
of 24 of us, and we all train
He's
together.
fighting me.
We
He
all
doesn't know yet.
we all train together,
Is he?
and they partner us up
Okay.
based on height and weight.
I'll take you.
And we're all novices, never fought before.
Compete for the best show in the
How'd you
city.
get involved in this?
I actually saw one of my friends do it last year,
Okay.
Okay.
and then I reached out to the owner, and I was
Okay.
like, "This is so cool.
Yeah.
I want to be involved somehow." And he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I'm looking for a
You know,
fighter."
you could get punched in the face, right?
I'm aware. Yeah, my
I
mom's.
hope you're good.
My mom is not
He's
happy
straight
about
for
that.
3 weeks. How is he going to be good?
It's not until April.
Yeah, I got
They're-
to
I
April
think-
25th.
When are
Let's
you
go.
guys announcing it?
Probably next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably.
this isn't coming out.
I don't care. You can
It'll be.
put it out.
Wait,
Doesn't matter.
April's not that far away.
No, like
He's
it's a
never boxed.
it's a 12-week camp, and we are week 3. So
He's
yeah.
training
So he
for
has
12
9
weeks,
weeks.
probably once
How
a
much
week.
have you
How
learned
many
in
times a
3
week?
weeks?
I've been getting better. I've been
See?
getting better, but
And
I'm
just think
definitely
about
not.
that 3 times
but
longer.
also,
now.
Hey.
also boxing.
Is it different?
Boxing, you can't play boxing. Like I've had the opportunity to spar like someone who's like somewhat professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get knocked out. Like
Yeah.
it's not fun.
In
Right.
sparring, you get knocked
Yeah,
out.
not knocked out, but like you're getting like you.
Yeah, you're
like,
actually
you
getting
get hit.
hit.
Like I got hit. I got a mouth
Okay.
guard and everything. But like there's moments when I hit the guy and I'm like,
No, you.
oh. But he also has to remember my fist is also coming right back at his face.
Right.
So it goes both ways.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Have you
so-
been promised that someone else in the group is like also an amateur?
Yeah. So everyone there is
Oh,
novice.
okay.
No
So
one.
you could be facing someone in the group.
100%.
So
100%.
he is
okay.
facing someone. in the group.
There is someone
You
in the
will fa-
group.
okay.
So I know there's probably like 4 or 5 of us who are around my
Is
height
there
and
anybody
weight.
you want to fight?
I fight everyone.
No, like is there
Like,
anybody in the
specifically,
group?
if someone's on your nerves.
Is there somebody in that group that you're like, I hope I get that guy?
No, honestly, like I've realized boxing confidence is so much different.
But if you right now call him out,
yeah, anyone, any place, anytime.
Okay,
we got a
anyone-
guy. we
There's
got
the camera.
we got a guy.
We got a lot of people like I'm down to go.
we should get like a hype video for you. For
He
this.
doesn't know
We're
who's-
working on it.
He
We're
doesn't
working
know
on it.
who
Who's
he's
fighting.
facing.
But like
Yeah.
I've seen the person.
Yeah.
I've seen all the people that potentially could be my
Right.
my competitors.
You could do the romper
Do
room
you
thing.
do you have like video like B-roll of him like running upstairs yet?
I have.
Oh, yeah.
I have that.
I
I
got
have
that.
that. They don't. I have it. Yeah.
So
But are
and-
you're too young for Rocky though, aren't you?
Oh no, one's too young. for
Come
Rocky.
on.
Well,
I went to Philadelphia and did push-ups on the Rocky
I
steps.
did too, actually.
Yeah.
I did the whole thing. I ran
Yeah.
up there. I did that. Did the push.
I had a
Uh,
Philadelphia cheesesteak.
I had the
Yeah.
12 eggs.
Me too.
I've never been to Philly. so-
I've never been either, but that's all I've been on.
I have
You've done this. You've done the
100%.
thing?
I have
Okay.
pictures on
Such
my
a great
phone.
time, yeah.
Do the same
Yeah,
thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun. Where is that going to be like shown?
So it takes place on April 25th at RBC Convention Center.
Okay.
It's a big corporate event. I think they've already sold more than half the tickets. Daniel's the guy who runs it. He's part of CIBC, but it's a nonprofit.
Yeah.
Everything goes to charity.
Okay.
They've been doing it for 8 years, I believe. Now my numbers might be a little off, so I'm going to give a range. But last year they raised anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000 last year.
Okay,
So yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm excited.
I think I'm in Minneapolis, but I'll double check. If I'm not, we should go.
Oh, I thought you were talking about getting involved.
He's like,
No, I'm
I
already.
can't box.
Highly recommend. Highly
I'm about to
recommend.
say-
he's like, I don't know what you're signing
I'm
me up for
already
here.
3 weeks past the deadline to get in.
I
Oh, we
highly
can get you
recommend.
in.
And
Oh,
we
we'll
don't want
get
them
you
to
in,
have.
don't worry.
We don't want them to have an odd
Your wife
number
could
of
make some
people.
calls.
How much?
So-
How much you weigh right now? Let's go.
I don't know if I should say that either. The problem is my weight class might get me to have to fight somebody that's bigger than me or as the same
Sure.
size as me, and I'd
Yeah.
rather fight somebody like Tim.
Uh,
He has the range, like the height
I-
and the
that's what it
arms,
yeah.
but I think I have the power.
Hey,
Were you a scrapper? Like, do you think you kind of need to know how to fight before you box? Were you a scrapper as a kid?
No, not at all.
No?
Good kid. Good kid. I don't.
One time I've seen you
Arsh,
fight.
yeah,
well.
yeah,
Like
out here.
like I'm very competitive. Like I'm
Yeah.
ready to play.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
any sport. Like numbers 2 to 99 don't exist for
Th-
me. I'm 1
But
or
desire to
100.
win and actually knowing how to punch somebody in the face
Yeah,
are two
yeah.
different things.
I don't think I've actually punched someone in the face
haven't-
before these 3 weeks.
We
Okay.
haven't figured this out yet. Why isn't Arsh doing this?
That's a great question. You can ask him that.
Why am I not fighting in the charity match?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not. I
He
don't
doesn't
need to.
want
Yeah,
to-
No, let him answer.
I understand. We're
You
on the
have to-
same page.
Remember our trailer? We're quieter. We let the people
No,
speak.
no,
we want to hear his
okay,
answer.
I already know his answer, but go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I just don't have any like. It doesn't push me the same way it pushes him.
Are you a lover then instead of a fighter?
No,
Is
no,
that
I'll
what
fight
you're
for
saying?
what I love.
Okay,
I'm a lover, but you know,
That's a
you
good
like
quote.
that.
That's a good quote.
there you go.
Mhm.
The question that everybody's been asking, because we're both married with kids and all that kind of stuff. So like single,
Mhm.
looking.
Everyone's asking.
Is there phone numbers that we should be sharing with everybody?
On the screen in
on?
large print.
In that one video, you said like you had heartbreak. Is that
Uh-huh.
been fixed? What's going on there? Everybody's asking.
Okay, well, I don't know who these everyone's
Are you
but-
asking if
the
their
comment
heart has
section,
been
okay.
fixed?
Yeah.
No.
Has your heart's been fixed?
I believe so. Mine, I'm fixed.
Yeah.
I'm fixed.
Well, that sounds wrong.
I have faith.
But I'll clip it.
I have faith. I have faith. I have faith in humanity.
I don't think he got it.
No, he's saying
No.
you had a clip that said you've been fixed.
Oh, exciting! Really? Clip it.
Just clip it up.
Right over the face.
One time, Tim said some things that together sounded really stupid.
Yeah,
and I
let's
just
make
put them all
them together
together.
anyway.
You should.
And it's so much fun,
Sure.
right? And like
Yeah.
that's what happens when you get to edit it.
Mhm,
If you don't edit, you don't get to control the edit.
mhm.
Okay, so
So-
your heart's been fixed. You haven't
Think so.
answered the question, but that's okay.
I am. Single.
Yeah.
Single.
What are you guys looking for? Like in a mate,
Ooh,
Mm.
that's a
family?
great
What
question.
is some of your life
You guys are
goals?
young.
Mm-hmm. I've thought about this a lot, and the more I think about it, I think finding a partner is the most important decision you'll ever make in your life. And so finding someone who one supports you and also you're able to support them in both ways is a very difficult decision, I think. And that's not something that I want to like rush into, nor do I want to like just be like, yes. So in terms of like what I would be looking for, I don't know. I don't know the exact like list of things, but I'm also like, I think I have a lot of other dreams that I want to chase before that. And if someone comes along and fits very well in those dreams,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. But I won't go out of my way to purposely amend my dreams for that.
So I'll answer by answering your first question. I fixed, but I'm in the process of refixing.
Okay. So right now you're just
In the process
You're
of
a
refixing.
rebound.
No, I wouldn't say rebound.
oh, okay.
I would
Devin
He's
just raised his
rebound.
eyebrows at me for some reason.
Rebounding.
Rebounding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that, not a rebound.
So you're taking
but
time for
rebounding.
yourself right now.
Sure. Yeah, I don't even know what that
Processing
means. Yeah,
life.
processing life, just living it.
Learning the meaning.
There's this beautiful analogy that I like to use for relationships, and I learned this from Jay Shetty. So all credits to him.
Yeah.
He said relationship is like building a house of bricks. And throughout life, we all, through our environments, through our journeys, have gotten our individual bricks. And as a relationship, you come, and this is where my engineering side takes in. You're building a foundation, but you're also building a house. You have your bricks, I have mine. And the point of a relationship is to come together and say, hey, I like your brick. Maybe I don't like this brick. I can set it aside. Why don't we use that for the foundation? And equally so, it should be that you use collectives of the best bricks and build the best house possible. And I think that's what it's
Like as,
relationship is.
as far as you're referring to opposites being attraction for females and males, as far as building different bricks, is that kind of what you're getting at?
No, I'm getting at like the values, right? So like for example, you might really value your independence.
Yeah.
And I might really value quality time.
Yeah.
And if those values aren't aligned, there's a lack of like capacity. There's a lack of alignment, sort of to say, for the lack
Right.
of better words. Then someone, if you really want this relationship, should be able to make the choice of like, hey, maybe I'm willing to set aside my brick. Why don't we use your brick? Or why don't we split it 50-50 and build a new brick, right? So I think everyone has this perception of that, like, love is a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Love is like a little, like, whatever it is in the
It's
movies.
fleeting.
Yeah, but I think it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I think there's love is a choice at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But choice is not enough. I will say that much.
You said quality time. Have you ever done looked into the 5 love languages
Yeah.
and what you are?
Yeah.
So
What's
what is that? What yours is?
Yeah, I would say so. Quality time. for
Quality
sure.
time.
I'm probably physical touch is a big one for sure. I also like acts of service. They're cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Devin, keep working on stuff, okay?
Mhm.
He likes it when you do that.
We love that.
Yeah.
Well, who are we? You guys are the ones in relationships and married. Like, do you guys have any advice for us? Like, how'd you guys come about your wives, and what has life been like being married and dealing with that?
Do you want to go first?
Oh, so we are. Yes. So next year's our 25th anniversary.
Congratulations.
So we have. Thank you very much. And our daughters are. I always get this wrong. 2021 and 22.
Wow.
They're getting on 2021 and 22. In a month or two, they'll be 20.
One of your daughters will call you.
Anyway,
Sure.
she always corrects me on that one. Our oldest, Raina's 22. So anyway, so yeah, we've built a life and kids, and sometimes choice is huge, right? Because some
100%.
days you wake up and the feelings aren't necessarily there, but that choice does bring you through. But it's about working together, like you said, building those blocks, right? Communication,
Yeah.
and going back to what you said, as far as having that list. Sometimes it's good to have that list.
Mhm.
I always say, you'll always find someone won't give you 100% of what you need.
Mhm.
It's the 80-20 rule.
Mm-hmm.
And when people are dissatisfied with a relationship, they underestimate the 80, and they overestimate the 20.
Mhm.
And some people that have been married 2, 3, 4 times is because they only saw the 20 in somebody else. But when they choose somebody else, there's going to be 20% of something else, right?
Sure.
So yeah, no, marriage is fantastic. It does take a lot of work for sure. But I always say, what in life that matters worth a hill of beans doesn't take podcasting takes a lot of work,
Mhm.
right? Having a career takes a lot of work. Going through education to become an engineer takes a whole frickin' lot of work. And sometimes you're at work and that takes it always takes a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
But we expect that our relationships are just going to magically fall into our laps and everything's going to be perfect and we don't have to work our ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course you do.
Yeah, agreed.
If everything, inevitably, if there's going to be suffering, it's not about what am I suffering for? It's what am I willing to suffer for, right? And it's like you make the choice. Like ultimately, you can choose to walk away, or you can choose to stay and say, like, I'm going to work.
Yeah.
Let's see where this goes.
And I'll get a little deeper to myself, as I was an only child,
Right.
single parent, only child. So I'm a bit of a fixer-upper. I'll say this on air that my wife will say. And my wife came from a very loving family with 2 loving parents, brothers and sisters, and they were married for many, many years until my father-in-law just a couple of years ago passed away. So I was a bit of a fixer-upper in that I went into a relationship where I didn't have a good dad. I didn't have any brothers and sisters. Had really not a lot of examples to look up to, right?
Mhm.
So that's why he hangs out with me.
So I get a lot of gleaning.
Did that make you an avoidant in your
what?
relationships? An avoidant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely. So I will push things off, and I don't get upset. My wife will be like, she'll let off steam whenever she's upset. But I'll just kind of sweep it under the rug, and then until I, break a door. Right.
So, with you said that you have like those qualities that you're looking for. One of the courses that my son turns 25 at the end of this month in a couple weeks here. When he was going through his college courses, one of the courses was a relationship course, and it says you must have at least that one non-negotiable, like one quality that you need to have in another person. What would be your one non-negotiable in somebody?
Ooh. That's a great question. Like aligned values is, I think, like one, but then I guess there's a lot of subsets to that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Aligned values, describe what that means.
similar way of pursuing life in that sense of, okay, one team, one dream, or one team, same dream. It doesn't have to be the same dream, but it has to be a dream that we can both
Mhm.
accomplish together in some
Right.
sort of way. I think also being confident in yourself as well. I think that's huge,
Mhm.
for me at least. I feel like I'm pretty confident in who I am, and I think having someone who else is confident in themselves. Like we don't
Mhm.
have to be together all the time, but like the moments we spend together should be ones that we cherish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the opposite, we be together all the time and we don't get annoyed. Like obviously there's gonna be ups and downs,
Yeah.
of course. But being able to work through those, like you said, Tim, like to be able to work through those, and the ability to want to work through those.
Mhm.
I think that those are important.
Yeah. And one of the other things that me and my wife do is we make sure that we know each other's love languages, as Tim was saying earlier. So one of the things that I would strongly suggest is always know what the other person's love language is. Not even your spouse, but your friends
Sure.
and other people that are around you in your life, because it'll allow you to develop better relationships with those people. Because your love language may be acts of service, and yours was
Quality time.
quality time. So the great thing is, like, you guys provide the quality time with each other when you're having your podcast, but the acts of service might be like him, preparing things or getting things ready for it and that type of thing. So when you play off of each other's love languages, it'll really help develop that relationship as well. And it'll help you guys probably develop it just amongst the two of you as like podcast partners.
Sure.
Do you,
Right.
do you guys ever have conflict, two of you guys?
Yeah,
Oh, all
definitely.
the time.
Do you?
All the time.
Run it.
Let's hear the latest one. What's the last piece of conflict? You wanted him to be in the boxing match.
That
No.
wasn't the
Okay.
one. You feel free to share.
I think the conflict that I would say there's a lot of it usually is business conflict. And the most recent one I would say I walked out of a meeting. That would be the
Between the two of you?
no
or
between
the
the
three of
all
us,
of
yeah.
the
us.
three of you? Okay.
Yeah.
Like not walked out. The meeting was over,
You walked
but I walked out. Like
Right.
we have a
You didn't say
ritual.
goodbye.
No, we said like things were said.
Yeah.
Like the meeting was over, but the way that we typically, like, if it's normal, everything's okay.
Yeah.
There's a structure that we follow to end the meetings, but I just walked out of that. So like
Okay.
the meeting wasn't over, but there was nothing else being discussed anyway.
Was it
so-
because you agreed to be on the podcast without Robin's permission?
Yeah, 100%
I'm
away.
actually the one who reached
Oh, was it? Okay.
I'm on the DM.
I couldn't tell who
I'm
was
on the
talking
DM.
to me. So.
Yeah.
I'm on the
Yeah.
DM.
But yeah, that's what happened. I walked out of the meeting and we chatted about it.
But again, like that's business. Like
Yeah.
I'd be more creeped out if we didn't get into arguments. I'd
Right.
be like, well, we always agree with each other. Oh my god, like
Yeah.
what's going on? And the fact that we're able to do that and not let it, like, literally like hours later.
Yeah.
I'm texting him, he's texting me.
Yeah.
And like in the group chat, we're all like settled, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not to the point where, sure, like maybe we want to kill each other for a period of a second,
Yeah.
but we understand that the reason why. There's a reason why he feels the way he does. There's a
Yeah.
reason why I feel the way that we do. Our goal is aligned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How we get there may not be.
Have you
Yeah.
guys traveled together?
It's a great
Not like
question.
not like on for business, yeah.
What do you
Oh
mean?
yeah. We definitely have traveled. Yeah, for sure. Maybe not like I'm thinking travel like international travel,
Yeah.
but
No, like travel, like
yeah,
Yeah, we
100%.
like
like
you've
going we've gone
flown-
camping together. We've gone like business work stuff together. Yeah. we owned a music festival together. Like
yeah, we've done
Okay.
So yeah, we've
Yeah.
traveled. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What gets on each other's nerves when you travel?
Oh, I don't think we travel enough to.
We
to-
haven't like the longest we've traveled is I think it's like a 2.5 hour road trip.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
not
you
that
haven't
much.
done like a big
like a week.
1 week
No.
trip somewhere yet
But-
I
together?
don't think so.
But like we're literally the same person
Yeah.
in a different body. So like it would be like things that you don't like about yourself that you wouldn't like about the other person.
Yeah.
Um,
And what don't you like about yourself?
so
Ash?
that
I can sing
that. No, I would say like the conflict that we typically have is like, yeah, it's mainly like, hey, like I don't agree with you,
hmm
and you don't agree with me. Like maybe we don't like the thumbnail and we're the way that we look at it is we wear two types of hats. One is a business hat,
Yeah.
and one is a friendship hat. When we're in the, and this is sometimes where I blur the line, and which is why I walked away.
Yeah.
But when we're talking with the podcast, we're in a meeting, we're wearing a business hat.
Yeah.
And so there's been times where like if the trailer's not good for our episode,
Yeah.
he will tell me like, dude,
Yeah.
like it's bad. Like
Yeah.
literally, I'm like, hey, give me feedback. It's shit.
Yeah.
And you're left with like, well, what do you mean? Like
You take pride in it. You spend
Yeah.
so much time doing these things. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like there's sitting here is one thing.
Yeah.
And then going and editing for 4 hours is another thing.
And putting
And-
it together and
and
then
yeah.
being told.
And then having you try and be like, yo, that was redo it. Like
Yeah.
nobody wants to do that.
no.
no.
Like,
No.
Do you find like you're talking about compartmentalization, right? Whereas it's your friend hat, it's your business hat,
Yes.
it's your whatever hat. Do you find that because that's typically guys? That's the stereotype. Guys can compartmentalize
Sure.
a little
Yeah,
better,
yeah.
right? We switch here, and
Okay.
I'm not going to get upset at this. Now we're doing these hats. You find that guys do that better than
Females?
females?
No, I think there is it depends on personality.
Right.
I would say so. I wouldn't
Mhm.
say some do it better than others. I think there's phenomenal females who are 10 times better businessmen than some men's are. So I wouldn't say, but in terms of compartmentalize, whatever the that word is.
Yeah, sometimes he has big words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, it's big
I'm
words.
surprised I got it right twice.
Hey,
Your name
right?
wrong twice, but I got that word right
Right?
twice.
No, I think it comes down to personality.
I think that men will tell each other more upfront when they're upset with each other.
Agreed.
In a direct way, whereas women will hold it back until it becomes such a festering sore that they have to let it out,
Yeah.
or they'll just never talk to each other again.
That I will agree with. Was that the point of your question?
Well, he's somewhat. That's indirect comment, but he's right. Correct.
Right.
I would agree. I would agree with exactly.
I would
what
agree too.
he's
This is the
saying.
first time
I would agree.
he's agreed with me.
Hey, let's
So
go.
we don't have those arguments over thumbnails or anything like that. Or
Yeah, because I wouldn't know how to do them or recognize them or in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, that sounds great. Yes.
my wife is essentially my sounding board. So like I'll do the trailer for Instagram and I'll give it to her and she'll be like, that's too long. And I'll be like, I don't care. I'm not redoing
Yeah.
it. And then I'll
Mm.
send it to Tim and Tim's like, that's awesome.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, everything is awesome, guy. Yeah.
So
But
he's
you
like-
know he's an avoidant, so
like
he's gonna
my
avoid
man though too.
No, I
So,
do
like,
think everything is awesome.
So when I do it and I send it to him, he's like, that's great.
Yeah.
That's what you want to hear, right? So if you want, just send your stuff to Tim.
Got it.
He'll let you know that
I'll
it's
say
good.
it's crap.
And-
Yeah. But honestly, when I get that text of like it's and then I'll call him, like that's where we stop the text and he's like, oh okay, like
have
Let's
a
talk-
phone
let's
conversation.
talk about
I'm
it.
a big phone call guy.
like
too.
we love phone calls.
You guys are like not regular 26-year-old men
I don't know.
I don't
We're
know.
not.
because like you're phoning each other.
Yeah. I'm a big. I will only like. That's
That
my
is
preferred mode. My
different.
Like-
preferred mode of contact.
Yes.
Is phone
Yeah.
call.
I just
And
what-
I'm looked at like I'm crazy because I phone everybody.
Yeah.
It's so
Like
much fun.
Tim will
He
text
does.
me something.
and he'll be at the end of the conversation and make it awkward and won't let you get off the line. Say, I
I
gotta go now. He'll keep talking. I really gotta go now. And you
Yeah,
just keep
okay.
talking. I was like, no, I gotta go.
And I'll also leave voicemails
Yeah.
for people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know people hate that, but I love leaving voicemails for people
Yeah.
because like when I have something to say, I want to say it and I want my voice to be saying it,
Yeah.
not
So
a text message.
So a tip for when you're reaching out to guests, we've been trying to do this a little bit more. Voice memo number.
Yeah, they're so.
Voice memo,
Yeah.
okay.
The
Instead
response
of-
rate is so much higher.
Yeah, like when someone DMs you on Instagram, you're
Right.
gonna get that. Hey, like I love what you're doing. No one cares. No
Yeah.
one has time to read that. But someone like you get a voice memo.
Yeah, it goes
Yeah.
into requests and you can't really read it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
And then
and
there's like
that's-
transcript comes out, but like you might as well play it. It's curiosity.
Yeah.
So that's the hardest part is reaching
Mm-hmm.
out to people because now Instagram has like you've got your
General,
regular chat,
primary, yeah.
you got general, and then you got requests. You
Yeah.
got 3 different.
You got to
voice-
buy their $12.99 check mark to be.
Yeah,
There's
able to
also a
exactly.
verified term
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
You're not paying for those,
No,
right?
no,
I'm
no
not
way.
either. So how are you getting to certain people's inboxes right now? What are you doing to get to them? I'm not trying to steal
No,
ideas.
no, I'll
'cause-
tell you. I'll
No,
tell
we'll
you.
tell you
Yeah.
straight up.
I literally will tell you. I took this term. I don't know. It's not our term, but the strategy Mark Zuckerberg used when he was trying to get Facebook into different places, you'd get everyone around, and then you'd get the center person. So if we're trying to get a guest that we've reached out for a while, and they goes into inbox, doesn't see it.
Right.
It's fine. We'll do all of your friends, and then you're gonna see it.
Okay.
Also, we're super persistent. I think that is one quality that I will pride both of ourselves with. Like, we've had guests that we reached out in 2019 and we're still waiting for. And it's not like we're waiting, we sent one and we go. It's like,
you continually send it.
yeah, every 6 months, just checking in. Hey, are you ready? Just checking in. Like, also, closed mouths don't get fed.
Right.
And that's something that somebody told us very early on.
Yeah.
If you want something, go get it. So
Are you guys both 26? Is he correct?
I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, they're born in 2000, so they're
Yeah.
26.
We will
this year.
turn 26.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yes.
paying attention. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I missed that point. Yeah. I just got so weirded out. I haven't been paying attention because you guys are 25. It just occurred to me you're 3 years older than my oldest kid.
That's
Well,
what I was.
they're the
I was
same-
about to say.
That's
Like,
crazy, man. That's so weird.
Yeah, they're the
man.
same age as my son.
yeah.
Well, he
Oh.
turns 25 this year.
That
so
is like
2001.
I'm
I'm talking to like an older version of myself right now.
This is
like
gonna be
kids.
awesome.
Yeah. Well, you guys will
Totally.
be.
Well,
much
how does it
further.
feel? That's my question. Like, how does
I
it?
feel very old now. Very old.
Like in life, we hang out with a lot of people that are in different stages of life.
Mhm.
So we did a men's trip 2 years ago. We're going in a week and a half for another one with just 3 of us this time. But there was 8 of us that went that time.
It could be 5 if you guys are interested. We'll talk about it.
If you guys are
We talk.
interested. So 8 of us went last time, and they ranged from like 30 to 51 years old.
Mhm.
So there's a
Right.
big range, like 21 years
Yeah.
difference. But what we found is everybody goes through the same things. It's just different times.
Agreed.
So the cool part is like the 30-year-old is doing something different than the 51-year-old, but the 51-year-old probably has very similar problems, but in a different way.
Mhm.
So we find that when we surround ourselves with different people, different ages, you guys are 25. We love surrounding ourselves with you guys, and then we'll meet somebody like the mayor who's in a different age, or Abi Khan, and like all these different people. They bring different perspectives into our lives when we interview you guys,
Mhm.
and like just the fact now that Tim didn't know that you guys were 25 years old just goes to show like how well you guys are doing at this right now, and how much you guys have progressed even
It's the
in the last
beards.
4 or 5
Honestly,
years.
it's
That's
the
so sweet.
beards.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The
I
beards.
trimmed it up last
If you
night.
just go clean shaven, apparently
Yeah.
you look 10 years younger.
Okay.
So you'll
Good
be
to know.
15.
Good to know.
You don't want that. So we generally end the episodes on a couple light things and then a couple serious things.
Sure.
So one of the light things is called This or That.
Love this game.
And we usually pick 2 different things. Usually it's one's like something that I like and one's something that Tim likes.
Mhm.
Tim, do you want to go through the entire rule book for this?
Sure. Yeah. So the rule is this or that. So you have to pick one thing or the other. If you pick one thing, the other thing does not exist. It's erased off the face of the planet.
Okay.
You can elaborate on your answer. You can say nothing else other than the answer. And obviously, because we're going to be doing both to you, so you get both your answers.
Cool.
First one we know, so you can go with that one.
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Apple.
Because it's the only right answer, right?
That is the only right answer.
All right,
mean,
fine.
We're in
Who
green.
like-
we're in
Thank
green.
you,
Like
yes.
our
Come on.
messages.
Thank you,
Our,
thank
Our
you.
group chat is
Our
green bubble.
yeah, because of this guy.
Because of
Because
this
this
That's
guy.
your fault
One
for
ruiner.
Apple
This is
not
guy.
playing with other people.
It's
What do you need a
Well,
computer on your phone for?
It's what we call a ruiner.
You want to set up a Google Meet
Yeah.
to FaceTime? Come
No
on.
problem. You want
Russell.
your iToy? Go
Yeah.
ahead. Are you going to sit your butt on a beach for 6 hours with this guy, or are you going to climb a mountain with me?
Climb mountain.
Climb a mountain.
Okay, well, you guys will be tired. Interview, I think we know this answer already. Interview in studio or on site?
On site.
What's your favorite on site place so far? And I think I know the answer to this one too, but
I mean, no, there's so many. Each one is
you can't.
no.
I mean, the recent one that we just did,
Yeah.
I think is by
The
far the
craziest.
coolest place
Sure.
we've ever done.
it hasn't been released yet?
No.
But it'll be released before this
Yeah,
comes
yeah, of
out.
course. We can tell you right now. It's Abi Khan in his Oval Office.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Why?
Yeah.
The wide shot, which I can send you if you guys want. It's literally in the back with a super wide lens, and all you see is like lights, cameras, us sitting, and his entire office
Okay.
with
It's-
flags behind it
Yeah.
in the legislative building.
I'm gonna have to call Abby. So.
We're doing it.
I've known
virtually?
Abby for a
Bringing
long
all this up?
time.
Yeah.
He's never invited me in there. So
Yeah, that's good. That's a very cool place. Like we've done
you
a
guys
rock
do on site though a lot
so
now,
lot.
right?
like we've done behind the scenes of it, EDM festivals, surgeon rooms, or fill in if I'm missing any here.
Like
but,
climbing gyms,
climbing gyms.
actual gyms.
It's the arena.
Right.
The arena was wild too. Sorry,
Yeah.
both of those are cool. Yeah.
You sometimes wish you didn't because like then you got to truck everything in and you got to bring everything back. And,
No, Devin does that.
Agree.
Oh, Devin
No,
does
no,
that.
no,
All right,
we all
fair
do
enough,
that.
fair
We all
enough,
do that.
Yeah.
I saw the B-roll shot of you guys carrying things. There's nothing in those bags.
Yeah. No, he does everything behind.
Well,
the
he's
scenes,
the
so
one
we
who
gotta-
films it, so I would argue with you if he's actually doing anything.
Do you guys are you guys coffee guys?
Yeah.
Coffee?
I'm
Yeah.
a big coffee
No,
guy.
I'm not
yes.
a coffee guy.
I'm
Not
a
a
big
coffee guy, so this is for you. Tim Hortons, McDonald's, or Starbucks coffee? Oh, just coffee.
Tim Hortons.
I would take McDonald's, even though I'm not a coffee guy.
No way.
You're not a
I had-
coffee guy. You
I'm
can't.
not a
answer the
regular coffee
question.
guy though,
But you both drink coffee.
but vanilla iced coffee from McDonald's is very
Alright.
good.
It has a weird aftertaste.
Very
Okay,
good.
fair enough.
Very good.
Okay, so would you prefer to listen to podcasts or watch podcasts? Again, one of them leaves your life forever.
Watch.
Listen.
Yeah, you can be more productive. You can
Yeah.
listen. You could be running a marathon. You can't watch a podcast and run a marathon. You will die. Well, you'll fall.
But he said watch.
I said, well, I'd watch.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
runs
I'd
a
watch.
marathon.
There's two guys that are gym. Sorry, a guy and a girl that are obviously together, and all they do on the gym is they literally run or walk with, and they have their phones right in front of them.
Yeah, because they want to see the
every
video.
time.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
if it's very well produced. Like
A lot
You
of-
know
guess-
why you want to watch it is because you put so much
Yeah.
effort into putting a
Agreed.
good video together.
and like
Yeah.
reactions and like facial expressions, you can't tell that over.
No, it's
audio.
fine. I get it, but
For everybody that's listening right now,
gonna fall off the treadmill though.
I'm
I'm not gonna fall off the treadmill just to watch you guys.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
don't
come
think I
on.
would do that. Yeah.
I've asked a lot of my colleagues because they run on the treadmill for like 13, 15 miles. And I'm
Yeah.
like, how do you guys do this? Oh, yeah, we just put on a show and watch. I can't.
I
do
did.
that.
I did a half on the treadmill
Really?
on the weekend. Yeah.
So how do you keep your mind busy?
Well, I
Well,
was. I
he's not
was.
watching.
I was
he's
going over.
listening to your podcast.
I was. No. Well, I spent like 3/4 of it going over a song I had to lead in church, but
Yeah.
that took half the time, and then after that podcast, yes, and some music. I
Yeah.
don't know. After a while,
You just like zone out.
I hate treadmills though.
Yeah.
Me too.
Like
Yeah.
we talk about we love Winnipeg. One thing I don't like about Winnipeg is my friends are running outside in Calgary for 3/4 of the year, and in Winnipeg, I there's ice everywhere and it's
Yeah.
cold most of the time.
And
So
still go out.
And-
shortened season.
And
What-
so
Well, I just don't
He's
want to
50
be
years old,
treadmill.
man. Come on, give him a
Anyway,
break.
He's brittle.
No,
He's older than me, so I can
What?
say that.
Yeah.
Sure, okay. You're gonna run next with me there. Would you rather prefer Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Really?
Yeah.
No more Batman for you.
No,
I
even
don't
though
know.
my name's Robin. No,
Okay.
You
Wow,
like
tough
that? You
crowd.
like that one?
tough crowd. Holy
crowd.
shit. Okay.
Well, we mark you on this.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
there is
fair.
scores.
There's
so,
scores. Yeah.
It's like Whose Line Is It Anyway? Do you remember that show?
Yeah.
Where they all got scores and at the end they didn't matter.
The points don't matter, and yeah.
Netflix and chill or romantic dinner out. Remember, there's women watching right now.
Netflix.
Experience.
Romantic dinner and
Yeah.
Netflix. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Morning people or night owls?
Both.
I go
Can't be both.
I go in waves. Right now, I'm a night owl,
I'm a morning person.
but summer I will be a morning person.
Really? Okay. The sun. Are
The
you?
sun, yeah.
Are you one of those people that are vitamin D deficient? You get like really grumpy if when it's really
No,
dark
but
outside?
I'm probably vitamin D deficient, but
Okay.
it's probably not that
Alright.
reason.
Okay.
I just
Alright.
I like a good sunset or a sunrise. Sorry.
Oh, I'm a sucker for a sunset,
Yeah.
and
Sunset
sunrise.
or a
Sucker,
sunrise? Oh,
Absolutely.
Dude,
Yeah.
on
And
the
we get that.
mountains.
We get that on our hike
Yeah.
up the mountain without you.
That's correct.
I'll
I
see them.
I would love to do like a
weeks.
sunrise hike. That would be phenomenal.
I've done it.
We're gonna do it in 2
many,
weeks.
many times.
Really?
Yep.
Where you guys going?
Camelback Ranch. Is
Yeah.
that
Well,
the
Camelback, you want to do a sunset.
sunset
Yeah. In,
Right.
In,
in Arizona.
just outside of Phoenix. So you go up the mountain.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
up, and then you see the city of Phoenix down.
No
You
way.
see
So we have to
everything on the other
walk
side.
down in the dark with
well,
the snakes and the scorpions.
Well,
It
it's
sounds
pretty
like you're not
hard.
gonna be doing
I
this
did not
hike
see
anymore.
any snakes
And?
I've been up there. There was no snakes or
Okay.
scorpions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having a guest you completely disagree with, or a guest you totally agree with, but who's boring.
Ooh, that's good.
That goes like what you said about how you don't like things about yourself. Well,
Mm.
if If you like them and they're boring, aren't you boring?
I guess so.
Anyway, sorry.
I'm down to play. Yeah, like let's have someone we disagree with. Yeah.
I think
Either way.
to answer your question, disagree with,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
to elaborate on that is like I think it makes for a great conversation.
Yeah.
Like if you and
I
I
don't
disagree,
agree with that, but
yeah. Like if you don't have to, and I can sit here and like I think that's sometimes in our society today, everyone's like, oh, if you disagree with me, you're a bad person. Like no,
without
like,
naming any names, we don't need you to name any names.
I'll
but
name them.
Hey, I'll name 'em.
Who's a guest that you thought was going to be totally amazing?
Mhm.
Or, again, you don't have to name names. Did you get a guest that you thought this guy's going to be, or this girl's going to be super awesome and just landed flat?
Yeah, I would say so. Like slightly, not too. I've had the opposite where I thought they were going to be boring and they were cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that a couple times. That's also really cool. I think we've had one, but objectively looking at it like after,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't because of the person. I think it was because of the pressure that we put on. Because we'd chase this person for so long
Okay.
that once we got that person, we were like, oh, this has to
You were
be
too
this.
hyped.
This has to be
Oh,
like
you
the biggest thing.
heightened expectations.
Yeah, exactly. But like when we objectively look at it, like after, it was a good conversation. Like it wasn't anything.
That might be with ours too.
Yeah.
It's like when I told my friend Bridesmaids was the best movie ever, and I kind of oversold it. And he's like, "Yeah, it wasn't that great."
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Like
Anyway,
yeah.
You're trying to cheat on the test, aren't you? Is
No.
that how you got the ring?
who's the funny one? Who's the smart one?
I'm funny. I'm funny.
But he's also smart, so it's like I would say I'm
All right,
probably
he's both. Okay, next one. Go ahead.
Yes.
This one's a tough one because one of them goes away forever. Showers or baths?
showers.
You can never
No,
take a
wait.
bath.
Yeah, I would
again.
go showers.
I would
baths can go.
I mean,
away.
it depends on the context. Context matters.
Okay.
So what
which
if
context?
what if I told you
What if I
that there's
told
some
you
people out there
who would choose
that
it?
Only
never
take-
take showers and
they
only bathe?
take baths?
What would you think about them?
They're weird.
Which one of you is it?
There's
I can't
tell
psychopathic.
which one.
It's definitely
Let me
Tim.
just guess.
All
Let me just guess right now. Tim, you
First of all, right now we only have a bath.
Oh yeah, you
Hey.
told me that.
We're renovating our upstairs bathroom. The shower is gone. It literally has gone away
How many
forever
showers have you had?
because I chose baths in this scenario and our shower went away.
How many showers have you had in the last year?
We're only a hotel. We're only going to go to a hotel.
Well, he does
Which
travel
is 68
a lot.
days of the year.
How long are these baths?
No, I don't take long baths. They're like
Do you put like
Like
salt
40
and stuff
minutes?
in it, like a bath
no,
bomb
they're
too, or
not
what?
that long. They're not that long.
So you're saying you hop in there for 5 minutes, take a bath, and hop out?
And he washes his hair
Yeah, 6,
and
7
his body.
Really, a bath in 6, 7 minutes?
Under
Doesn't it
10
take that
minutes.
much long to fill up
Under
the tub?
10 minutes.
How many minutes? 6, 7, you said?
Under 10 minutes. Yeah, I did say that.
Do you
yeah.
like? So you like? You know what? We don't even have to go there.
Yeah.
That's fine. go
We
ahead.
agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Th-
Agree-
this question
agree
is
to
just a
disagree.
recent one that we've added to our
Sure.
this
I
or
like
that
it.
because
It's a good
I
one.
like to ask it.
Yeah,
because
and
nobody
you can't
picks
ask
him.
it because you
It's
asked
like
the showers
Apple,
or baths.
Apple or Android and showers or baths.
Yeah.
I win every single
Mm.
time.
Oh well,
Yeah.
sure. That one.
This
Then
one
you
is the
can't-
one.
you
This is the
can't-
one that Tim thinks he wins every single time. He lost on the last episode.
And the
though.
last two actually, but the majority do. And this is my question. You did the last one.
Yeah.
If you had a superhero ability, superhero power,
You only have-
and you can only choose between two things, and when you choose one of them, the other one goes away forever, doesn't exist. You can't pick the other one. So would you rather have the power of flight? Would you rather be invisible?
Flight.
Of course.
Flight.
Of course. Yes.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, flight. Why would I do
Yeah.
the other one?
No, Greg likes to sneak. He likes to save money on sporting events.
Oh,
And
okay.
he likes to be a
Movies.
peeping
But
Tom.
you could fly into the place. Like,
Yeah, but you're gonna get caught.
Just
yeah,
fly,
just fly
away.
away. Yeah, I mean, like,
You get shot. You
But you
could get
can't
shot.
fly into a movie theater.
okay, but how fast can we fly? Like, if this is like a, I mean,
This
That
like-
is a
This
question
is a
that
question
Justin
that was
asked.
brought up.
Yeah.
and I say you can fly as fast as a goose.
No, this is ridiculous.
That's-
you can't.
that's-
You can't
no, that's-
quantify by a goose.
And I have video of him
How
flying
fast
like a
is that to
goose.
goose
I'll
fly?
play it right
It's
now.
I prefer the power of flight. Flying like a goose, baby!
Superman flight.
Yeah, if it's like Superman level, it takes
Yes.
every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Flying like a goose.
A goose seems like a lot.
I
of
might
work.
be
A
invisible
lot
instead
of
of
work.
flying like a
Yeah,
goose.
exactly.
That's ridiculous.
So
All right.
invisible, I can get into concerts. I
Yeah,
can
you
get
save
into
money. It's all
movie
about saving
theaters.
You could just
Nice.
fly over one.
I can get into airplanes.
But you
You
could
could be one.
fly into places anywhere you want to go.
I can't fly into a concert unless it's an
How
outdoor
much money would
concert.
you save on flights, Greg?
Lots.
A lot. And airfare is going up,
Mhm.
up, way up.
I could rob a bank.
That seems illegal. But
It seems illegal.
It seems, but they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know.
But
Exactly.
the money
Wait,
doesn't.
no,
The
wait,
money
that's
doesn't
not
get.
the definition of
The money doesn't
crime.
go
If
invisible.
you're caught, it doesn't matter. It's still
the money
illegal.
the money may not go invisible.
So they're just
but
gonna
they
see
can't
money just
catch
walking
me.
out.
Yeah,
How are you gonna get into the bank?
I'm
Like-
invisible.
Again, how are you
How
gonna
do
get
you-
get into the
I'll be
vault?
in
Like
the
the
bank
vault, you're
already.
saying, well, what if you
I'll already
at the
be
end of the
in
wait
the
to the end of
bank.
the day where
Oh,
they put the
it
money
seems
in,
just
you quickly
boring.
take it out.
It
He's
might
thought
seem
of it.
boring,
Seems
but I will
boring.
live the life.
Okay. fair.
Meanwhile, you're flying around.
Yeah.
Your legs are tired.
I'm on
your
a
arms
beach.
are tired.
How-
How
on a
would
beach.
does Superman ever go like, oh man, I've been flying all day. I really got to put my feet
I
up.
don't
My
think
back
Superman
hurts."
likes being
Oh, I've never heard that scene or watched that scene where that's happened. Never once. He
Have you
always
seen the new
gets on
Superman?
the ground and boom, and the
Well,
ground
we can't
just
watch
shakes
it anymore. It's disappeared.
forever. Tell me one person, dead or alive, that you could choose right now after you're done this podcast to have a 20-minute conversation. One person, go.
In the current stage that I'm in my life, Alex Hormozy. It's a big business guy. I'd love to talk to him.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Those are two very new answers.
Yeah, very good answers.
I don't know your person,
Yeah.
but I know your person.
Not personally, but
Not personally. No, I can't get you guys connected.
No
No.
worries.
No.
I'm working on it.
I'm already working on Dolly Parton for
now
another
in
guest.
his reality,
Top 3 places in Winnipeg you like to go for
On-
dinner.
on a
Dates.
date, you met you're
Oh.
getting over your hurt.
You're
and
building new houses.
Easy.
You have to take a girl on a date. What are the top 3 places you're going?
Sheepdog Sanctuary. And I'm trying to think of one
Just
more.
name all of our partners. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sheepdog
No,
Sanctuary,
you
the
can't do
Hive.
that. You
The
can't do
Hive
that.
Climbing.
Authentic. You can't just do
Well,
that.
hey,
Actually, I've
If
taken
you're
girls
taking-
on dates to those places.
you're
and they're
taking a girl
great.
on a date to Sheepdog,
Yeah, I've done it.
but they don't have seating anymore.
Great. Let's grab coffee.
So you're just gonna stand around.
Oh, we can go somewhere else.
Like
Like we
the
can drive
barista?
around. Like they're very nice people. Shout out Sean.
They
Sheepdog.
are
like,
amazing people. Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what were the 3?
Sheepdog.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Okay.
Another coffee spot.
Yeah.
And like if we're doing something active, maybe the Hive.
Yeah.
The climbing gym.
So you're not a coffee guy, but
These
you
are
know the
literally
places,
your
coffee
interviews.
shops?
I've watched all of these ones.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're great places. I don't know. Like
He's
where
a
else would you
he's a
go?
coffee addict. I'm not a
And
coffee guy,
meanwhile,
but-
Arsh is like, I'm not giving any shout outs. I like the keg.
which is the number 1 answer, by the way.
Which we've
Nah.
done.
See,
What's your top 3 places?
My top 3
non-sponsored.
They're
Non-sponsored.
just good friends.
gotta
Like,
clarify
that's where I
this
would
next
go.
time.
That's where I'd
This
go.
is not a paid advertisement, by the
That's
way.
where I'd go.
This is the
It
best
could be,
cookie I've
but
ever.
it's not.
Yo, oh yeah, San
Cookie?
Vito.
San
San Vito
Yeah,
Coffee
yeah,
House,
yeah.
our first holiday video.
That's enough out of you. No
I
more in
personally,
this interview.
I,
It's
I would
just we're
take him
talking
to St.
Arsh.
James Volkswagen.
Mercedes of Winnipeg.
Yeah, St. James gave us like $2,000 to do a holiday video. Like I'd go there.
Yeah, that was
Take him
awesome.
take him to a car.
Real
dealership.
answer. My food choice. Parcels Pizza. I love
It's
their.
so good
It's so good. Activity the Hive. Coffee probably Sanctuary or Sheepdog.
Where's Sanctuary? I've never been there.
Sanctuary is in the Exchange District, right in front of or right beside St. James Avenue Pump House.
Which
If
I've
you-
been to. So
yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott
And that's also
Ramos,
another
great
great
guy.
spot for food. Have you tried?
That's
Have you
nice.
tried Colleen's?
I've heard of it. Never been there.
The new restaurant in the Forks.
Nope.
Colleen's. Okay.
Colleen's. It's like apparently they do really good like matzo, like
Okay.
homemade matzo, like
Okay.
supposedly, and they have like really good pasta and stuff. There's a lot of I've been noticing a lot of like the food scene in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
It's growing, and I
For the
love it.
size of our city, the food
Yeah.
scene is actually
Phenomenal.
impressive.
Yeah.
In our city for sure.
Yeah, and
They say if a chain is trying to come across Canada, they often will plant themselves in Winnipeg
Yeah.
because if it could here,
Wow.
then
it's the best test market.
Mm.
Yeah.
it's a good base. So,
So our last question we ask every guest.
and this one's an odd one this time because
There's 2.
you guys have you're 25.
Yeah.
And to look back at life
6
you're in a
years ago.
different- Yeah.
6 years ago when you were 19. And Tim, you see what I put underneath there, right? take notes on this answer. Tell us one piece of advice.
Do you have a piece of paper?
It's recorded.
It's in my head. Should I
I'm
get my
It's
phone?
recording
recorded. Tim.
It's recording. Okay.
One piece of advice that you would give somebody that is starting a podcast today.
This is so fun because we ask the same question to like literally all of our guests.
Do you?
Of like not the podcast specific, but like give us a piece of advice in your industry. And I've thought about this because I've had a feeling you might ask. I think advice is useless. Like I don't like if I were to give some advice, the person that really resonates with it would be like, yes. And the person that doesn't resonate, it would be like, no, I don't care. So does it matter? But
Some people are open to
mhm.
things to get better.
Yeah, if I were to start a podcast, do it. Like, yes, go for it. That's a very horrible answer, but like, put your foot down and like get to 6, because getting to 6 is very hard. You guys made it to 100, which is very impressive. Like 3 digits is no joke. Like a lot of people can get to 6 to 20 to 50, but to get 3 digits down to do this 100 times in a row is a feat that I understand.
Yeah.
It's a good answer though, because when you say just do it, it's like going to the gym, right? They
Yeah.
say the heaviest weight at the gym is the front door. Same
Yeah,
analogy could
exactly.
be said for podcasting.
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. I mean, your first one's
One-liners
gonna suck. Okay. Like, and also choose if this is the moat you want to do it. Like, if you want to, like, if you're willing to do this for an extended period of time with no actual alternative motive, then this is the spot for you.
Yeah.
Because you guys know how much effort it takes to, as much as it's fun sitting down when the cameras turn off, there's a whole other side to it.
Yeah.
And so if that's something you enjoy and you're willing to do that, then great. It just will take a long time.
Yeah. And
Awesome.
Arsh?
My advice would be master the art of adaptation, because Murphy's Law, anything that will go wrong or can go wrong will go wrong. And so you just got to learn how to adapt and keep moving. And that's my advice.
Yeah. It's true. Very true. I think everything
Flexibility.
that has been able to go
Carson?
wrong.
Flexibility. too,
Flexibility.
right? Thanks a lot, guys, for coming on the podcast. It's been a
Pleasure.
blast.
Love.
And before we forget, like always, like, subscribe, share, comments. And no, we really appreciate you guys coming on. And it's kind of weird because talking to a couple of podcasters, I always think of that Spider-Man reel where they're
looking at-
pointing at
Yep.
each other. And so I understand that we are doing an interview from you guys next week, right? I think you had set that up. And
She's like, we
Don't
don't
check the
really
calendar.
have time for
Check
that
the
one.
calendar.
no,
on that.
we're not doing back-to-backs.
No.
No,
But we
okay.
do appreciate you guys joining us because, like,
100%.
honestly, when you have to be getting the questions asked of you,
Mhm.
a lot of people don't want to do that. And especially when you're the ones that are generally asking the questions. So
Agreed.
thanks for joining us and thanks for being a part of this. And if there's anything you guys need to plug right now, you've got your boxing match coming up.
Yeah.
We can plug that.
Sure.
We can put that. Can we link that below?
Yeah,
The
we
links
probably
and
sure we
everything?
can.
April 25th was the date.
That's the one.
Okay, April 25th. And Arsh, you're going to start hot yoga with
Yeah, I'm gonna start
trying
my
to
own
build
now.
some new houses. So
Yeah.
if
Start with
anybody's
the slow
interested,
flow.
Try to build
Sure.
some new
That works.
houses.
slow
That
flow.
works.
Yeah, start with the slow flow.
I like that. That was
Or the restorative. What did
I'm
you
here
say?
to hook them up here. Just trying to get them.
That is a good place, though.
That is a
He is
great-
right. If you
that
want
is a great
that is
place
a
for
great
you to
place.
go.
What
too.
is where?
I've heard.
Go to hot
I've
yoga.
heard.
Hot yoga? Okay.
Yeah,
got
for
it.
slow
Yes, he's
flow.
right.
Right.
Very
Right.
right.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks for
Thanks so
watching.
much.
Love.
Like, subscribe, share.
All the good things.
Peace. Love.
Thanks for watching the Greg and Tim Show podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Sharing is caring.